Hello Internet, this is Marco Yamashita. In part 2 of our look at Cover Corporation, we'll be looking deeper into why Hololive's share price, market capitalization, and enterprise value have collapsed in 2025. But first, thank you to every listener out there that has sent me DMs or voiced your opinions in the comment section about the last video. While I will defend my work and opinion that I share on this channel, I have made the channel itself to allow others to engage me and each other in civil discussion about these topics. So thank you very much, and please continue to do so. There have been commenters that have changed my mind. So to recap, Cover Corporation has seen a noticeable drop in valuation in 2025 as we enter the final 3 months of the year. And contrary to previous years when Cover Corporation usually saw a Q2 bump, Cover has set the stage for a subdued Q2 with their FY 2026 forecast guidance earlier this year. Many have voiced objections to Part 1's premise because Cover is considered a growth company or growth stock. In many ways, those objections tick several of the boxes. Rapid growth is expected with the company, no dividends are paid out, and a significant amount of the revenue is spent trying to scale up, innovate, and gain a competitive advantage in the entertainment industry, and their stock price certainly is volatile. However, Cover also is falling short on many of the growth company aspects. Absent are the reports of revenue from their high investment into Hollow Earth. Cover had originally commanded a high market valuation. However, we've seen that perceived valuation consistently decline despite growing revenue numbers. The same could be said about their profitability despite getting more efficient in getting their merchandise out the door. And speaking of which, at the time of this recording, GeekJack's last communication regarding tariff and related US matters shows more delays to Cover's US shipping merchandise. It's not quite apparent whether or not Cover has factored this into their FY 2026 forecast, and subsequently this carried through to April, and by then Cover's business model would have needed to be finalized ahead of their annual shareholder meeting. Yet tariffs are only mentioned once in the reports and are completely absent from their security report submitted in June to the Tokyo Stock Exchange. This promotes some significant problems for Cover as a growth company, since 20 to 25% of their revenue comes from overseas, with merchandising being a significant contributor to, and now a barrier to, the United States. It's hard to say if they have a competitive advantage in the immediate future, especially with competition that dominates the regional market and is already making 88% of their revenue purely in Japan. It's easy to say that, hey, just ship it by DHL. However, when you factor in the cost to ship by that service, it can and will make consumers reconsider buying the merchandise. Perhaps one of the largest problems Cover faces right now is their stock value. Investors who buy growth stocks are primarily focused on capital appreciation, that is, the increase of the stock price, rather than an immediate income. It's important for you to realize the numbers and statistics I gave you are based upon their business results, and forecasts do tend to be speculative. We can only size up a company based upon their performance history and draw our own conclusions based upon those facts. Does Cover have enough money to pay the bills on time? Yes. Does Cover have enough money to pay their VTubers? Yes. Is Cover in danger of failing? To my knowledge, no. Will Iago succeed in his metaverse vision? Only time will tell.